What's going on, guys? This is your boy ProjectIceman bringing you another episode of Pokemon Insurgence. Um, just a curious question. Have you guys realized that every time, like, we complete a section where we have to fight some sort of the legendary, like, first it was Mew, then it was Celebi, then it was Shaman? I believe Shaman was in there. Then it was Rayquaza, and now it's Lugia. So, I played this game before to know that Lugia is the next legendary I'm going to be facing off against with Team the Abyssal Cult. So yeah, that's kind of interesting how they have to cover up legendary come out every single time you're a part of a certain section, sort of. So let's continue. We're in Utira Town. Actually, I remember the episode kind of ended abruptly because something happened to my recording, but I managed to fix it. So yeah, I had to end it off right there. But I was checking out the area, speaking to pretty much everyone that I could pass by. I think I spoke to them already, but just to make sure. You know what, completely, yep, gravity. Back when I was in college, I was in the graduating class with Rukura and Professor Sylvan. Those two were super smart. It's no wonder they became so close. Oh, normal gen. You know that prophecy about the cults everyone talks about? I heard a rumor that it was written in the Utira Library. There's an orb in the abandoned wing that some people think have to do with it. But I don't believe them. Rumors are just rumors after all. I think that's like a foreshadowing. Could you do me a favor? I've been searching through the library for ages, but I couldn't find the book I was looking for anywhere. It was about moonlight and healing moves. If you could find it for me, I'll give you something in return. Alright, so search for some books. Look at those two, controlling their Pokemon. They're clearly expert trainers. I wish I could battle them the same way. Would you like to trade Pokemon? I'll trade you my Slugma for anything. Slugma? Nah. Probably later. For anything, though. That's crazy. The markings on the scale detail the life of Satoru Iwata, which is him a sweet and peaceful rest. There's so many lazy people in this town. They won't go to the library themselves, but they hire people to find books for them. Lazy. It's easy money enough. Oh yeah, I talked to this guy already. And I talked to her already, but I think she gives you a berry every day. Ooh, a Yachi bear. Okay. I came to Utira Town to learn about battling from the books of the library. It was super helpful. I had never even heard of entry hazards before. Trainer tip, talk to everyone. Some people may want to trade Pokemon or offer rare items. Utira Town is often where young trainer— oh, I already talked to this person. Since I said everyone, oh, guess there's no one up there. In here. Yep, okay, we're good. I'd like to give you a gift. Ooh, nice. Items as rare as those don't come by often. Make sure you think twice before using them. Young people like you should spend more time in the library. Your brain is still going. Learn while you still can. Have you ever seen the races in Sonata City? My favorite to win is Rapidash this year, I think. I'm going to bet on Grimer. I love supporting the out there, Sludge. Oh wow, Okay, that's interesting. Hey kid, do you think you could do me a favor? I'm trying to train up my fighting type team, but I'm having trouble deciding on best movesets for them. There's a book in the library called the Fighting Compendium that could help, but I haven't been able to find it. If you could get it for me, there'll definitely be a reward in it for you. Have you ever considered a career in the Pokemon Navy? It's a difficult job for sure, but it can be very rewarding. I've seen so many incredible water-type Pokemon in my journeys. Anything else? Oh, sorry. Oh, hey, Shen. I'm so glad you made it. Welcome to Utira Town. It's a beautiful place. Noah, Shen's finally here. Shen, am I glad to see you? I heard about what happened on Jade Tower. That's horrific. It's hard to believe that the Augur was really the leader of the Sky Cult all along. If anything, though, that just makes what we're doing even more important. Remember a while ago, when we first met, I told you about some ancient prophecy about the Pixies? This right here is the Utira Library. It has the biggest collection of books in the region. I figured that if any one place could have information on, or even have that prophecy, it would be here. Damien and I are skimming through the shelves trying to find information. I'd appreciate it if you could help us out. But first, you and I are... Hey, wait, you said I could go first. Damien and I both have Mega Rings and Mega Evolutions on our teams now. I wanted to test my team against yours, so does Damien though, and we shouldn't waste too much time. Why don't you pick? We're rivals after all, so we should try to keep each other on our toes. Who do you want to battle? Well, I battled Damien last time, before I reached Helios City. Let's try Nora this time. Ha! Told you you'd rather battle me. Let's get started then. You're going to see the true power of Mega Evolution. I'm quite interested. What Mega does she have? Because I don't remember. Ooh. That is not, yeah, let's see. Oh, I didn't heal up? That's very unlikely. Let's go to Dark Prince and hope he doesn't go for some ghost-type move. Yep, Ironhead, as expected. Gone. Flygon. Let's switch to Nexus. Oh, Mega Flygon. Oh my goodness. If you guys didn't know, Flygon is one of my favorite Pokemon. I did not know I got a Mega in this game. Will that kill? Alright, there's Flygon down. Salivate. Let's switch to Jade. Go for the Calm Mind. Why is this thing faster than me? I thought I was pretty fast. Magical Leap? That probably shouldn't kill. Yeah. Floats. Misty terrain. No special attack boost. Leave Annie. Oh, you got greedy and you're gonna pay for it. How are you always beating me? Oh, for Jane's sake. I can't believe I lost again. How do you keep beating me? Anyways, Damien and I are going to head back into Keep Searching. If you could help out, we would really appreciate it. Let us know if you find anything interesting. She comes across very strong, doesn't she? She's not even doing any work. She left it all to me. While I've been searching, she's been sitting around reading books on ancient Unova languages of all things. I should probably go back in. If you could help out, we'd appreciate it. Oh, I nearly forgot. I found this on my code after I got kidnapped back in Vipik City. It's just a hair, but I think it's from one of the Abyssal cultists. I'm not sure if it'll be useful, but Mew needs DNA to transform, right? Hopefully that'll help you out sometime in the future. Anyway, come and give us a hand. I'm surprised you kept that for so long. Rather, you had that hair on you this entire time? Do people in Pokemon wash clothes? Well, I know my sprite doesn't. I've had this jumpsuit for who knows how long. Welcome to Utira Library. I'm Zachary, the librarian here. I made it my goal to enlighten and instill the love and joy of root. Why is reading so colorful? Is that a reference to reading Rainbow? And young kids. If you need any help, let me know. It's a play called The Taming of the Sandshrew. I know this game is known for its Pokemon puns. So, look forward to that. It's a book called Legends of Sinnoh. I'm reading up on famous users of electric type Pokemon. It's super interesting. I never heard of Lieutenant Surge before. The anatomy of a Dugtrio. Why not? Many experiments have been done in order to truly understand what goes on in Diglett and Dugtrio beneath the surface. Compiled below is a list of information known about the body parts of Diglett and Dugtrio below the game. 100 years of Geodude. The girl with the Dragonite. Okay. Love in the time of Charmander. Religious freedom of Torn. The Torn region prides itself on religious freedom for all of its citizens. Unfortunately, it has had lots of civil wars and conflicts, such as the cult plague around the nation. Steps are being implemented to change the laws around religious freedom. Propositions include restricting worships of legendaries or merely removing ability to bypass any laws due to religious beliefs. The grapes of Poliwrath. Okay. Professors of note. Many Pokemon professors, scientists who study Pokemon as a profession, will fade into mediocrity. However, the names of some professors have withstood the test of time. Professor Oak for key input into the development of the first Pokédex and training of arguably the strongest trainer of all time. Professor Elm for his discoveries about Pokemon breeding and extraordinary research. Last but not least, Professor Sycamore for his astounding discoveries about Mega Evolution. Honorable mentions include Professor Birch, Sylvan, Juniper, and Rowan. I'm reading this fascinating book about the ancient Tauren. Apparently, it was created by a Pokemon with 1,000 hands. Trick Room for Dummies by London. Okay. I think I read this one already. Yeah, I did. The Very Hungry Caterpie. Okay. The rarest Pokeballs. Poke, Great, and Ultra Balls are commonplace items for every Pokemon trainer. Certain types of Pokeballs, however, are sought after by all sorts of trainers. The Master Ball is a legend amongst trainers for its ability to catch any Pokemon without fail. The Ancient Ball is another rare form of Pokeball that works especially well on legendaries. There also exists the Infinity Ball, but not much is known about it, as one has never been replicated. Infinity Ball? Interesting. The faults in our star use. The Bugsy Scandal. The Bugsy Scandal was a term denoted to an incident many years ago in which young gym leader Bugsy of the Johto region was accused of intentionally losing a Pokemon battle for money. Since then, the Azalea Town Gym has been disbanded due to public backlash and a negative stigma. Really? What? What is with Bugsy in these Pokemon fan-made games? I mean, I swear. Even in Pokemon Reborn, there's like, isn't Shelly the sister of Bugsy? Something like that? It's a book called Arceus and Giratina. Arceus and Giratina are the names for the two most ancient Pokemon in cosmology. Ancient texts say that Arceus created Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina. However, Giratina was displeased and revolted. His insurgency was quickly stamped down by the other three creation Pokemon, and he was banished to the Distortion World. That sounds like something, that sounds like a cult-worshipping, Pokemon then. Not sure. It's a book called I Got Swagger. Swagger and Attract are moves that are notoriously difficult to fight against due to their randomness aspect they add to battles. They are also known for being infuriating and frustrating to battle for the same reason. Recently, however, researchers have found that the colloquially known hacks in the Tauren region has been far less prominent than usual. Lies. All lies. Only for the opponents. I've been credited too many times for them to tell me that. The reason for this is currently unknown. You are lying to me. Healing and you. Oh, here it is. It's full of information and equations to do with healing moves. Okay. Who was the first Pokemon trainer? Experts and historians often disagree as to who was the very first Pokemon trainer was, due to the difference in definitions. Some define a trainer as someone who uses Pokeballs to capture and train Pokemon, whereas some define it as someone who has any control of Pokemon at all. Most people agree that the very first person to train a Pokemon for use in combat was King Vesrin, who controlled a majority of the medieval world. However, some people don't believe the era of Pokemon trainers began until the common use of a Pokeball, of which Agatha of Kanto was the first major use of. Oh, really? Okay. American Psyduck. Good night, Lunatone. Okay. You're not really supposed to be talking when you're in here. It's a library after all. Okay. Pokemon races. Pokemon races have been an attractive tourist destination for Sonata City for many years. What's very interesting about the races is that the Pokemon speed does not seem to be factored into who wins the race. A Swalot is just as likely to win as an Electrode, which adds a very interesting betting and gambling component to the races. I'm not the only one seeing this, right? It's like their eyes are looking away from me. Okay. Let's go this way first. Big Brother's watching you. Criticism of the second augur. Huh? The pages have been ripped out. Of course. Intro to Entry Hazards by Cindy. Fashion in Torn. Due to the variety of clothing available to purchase and people not wearing the same thing 24/7, fashion is a very big deal to many citizens of Torn. Popular trends at the moment include all purple get-ups popular by celebrities of the region, as well as a love for fedoras due to speakers against Sinnoh's cosmological beliefs. Lapras shrugged. New Moon Guide by Tobias. I'm looking for a book on how weather conditions affect battling. Did you know that there are conditions exclusive to the Torn region? I'm hoping to become an expert on all of them. A wormhole in time. The Great Ghastly. The Great Ghastly. Okay. I wonder how they managed to make that crystal float. Oh yeah, I've wondered about that too. Gaia Town. Gaia Town is a small town in the northwestern corner of the region. It's comparatively small, but it has a variety of facilities that are available to trainers such as Battle Mason and the Battle Guild. Notably, the first augur was also born in Gaia Town, and, before his disappearance, ran a Dark-type themed gym before his disappearance. Well, Guide to Baton Pass. Oops. Where the wild Pokemon are. The Hitmontop's Guide. The Hitmontop's Guide to the Gas. Okay. Alright. That's enough. Sky High Hoenn by Brendan. The Odyssey. Alright. Oh, okay. I can't go any further. Okay. Gotcha. 10-4. The Rapidash of Courage. The Rapidash of Courage. Video games. There are many popular video games in the world, but none so popular than the game Humans. It's loosely based off of real life, but with the difference of not having Pokemon in the world. It is commonly classified as an ultra horror or depressing game, and is most definitely not recommended to be played. Go play outside with your Pokemon instead. Alright. Team Building Basics by Eric. Rain Teams and You by Jaden. The Adventures of Shuckleberry. The library is super interesting. So much of the information is useless, but it's all cool. Okay. The Catcher in the Raichu. Oh my goodness. The Secret Life of Combees. Alright, that's what here. This book talks about the creation of Delta Pokemon through experimentation. Seems to be a lot more horrific than first thought. This book seems to be purring. On second thought, better not touch this one. What? Wait. This book seems to be about the worship of Giratina. I knew it, and discuss special ways to free it. Lots of grisly rituals are described within. This book talks about deep-sea Pokemon that the government have been hiding from the population. If the Abyssal Cult heard about this one. This book seems to revolve around the backstories of some prominent ghost-type Pokemon such as Chandelure, Drifloon, and Banette. This book is written entirely in Latin. Wonder why. This book seems to be filled with various cosmological horrors. The upper floor is bizarre, but the books are just so darn interesting. This book contains information about how to summon Darkrai. Let's hope Persephone doesn't foresee this one. She already knows. This book is titled Dubbed Anime and Why It Isn't As Bad As You Might Think. This This one, the library truly is filled with horrific books. Nice. Be careful with the books you find up here. Some of them contain dangerous or confidential information. This book talks about the Univun language structure. Ooh, new moon? Okay. That's a different. Oh, maybe that will tell me what the effects of new moon are. Well, the sky darkens tonight, increasing the power of dark and ghost types. Okay, good to know. Dark and ghosts. Makes sense. But does it weaken any other types? Like fairy? This book is a very interesting. Oh, well. For whom the weeping bell tolls. Okay. Hey, shush, you're not supposed to talk in here. Top secret Pokemon information. Sure. This information is super top secret. Certain Pokemon can have a rare quality to them. Recently discovered the quality can affect the strength of their moves, their defenses, and much more. Scientists have tentatively dubbed this quantity as quality of Pokemon's type. Keep in mind this information is top secret. I think I just got trolled. Living in the Snow by Yuki. Oh! What is that? That's a Budew? Oh, wow. It looks like a dark type. This is a great poem. It's level 10. Nice. Dark Fairy. Ooh. Why not? Don't ask why I called it that. I just imagined him having flowers on his hand like that, and wearing dark clothes and stuff. Another one? But I believe in the stock market and you. The stock market of the Torn region functions like a majority of stock markets. As the value of the company goes up, so does your share. It's technically illegal due to the small overall population of the region, but the market can be influenced slightly by purchases. Investing in Pokeballs before buying a lot of them is a very viable strategy. The Fighting Compendium. Alright, good. So I have both books that those two guys wanted to. This book is very interesting. This book is very interesting. Crime and Punishment. Grimer and Punishment. Okay, I see what you did there. I used to be a trainer before I became a librarian. Those days are long past, so you might find better use for these than I will. Nice, thank you. It's a book called The Giving Trevenant. Okay. Not very interesting. War and Pichu. War and Peace. Okay, I see what you did there. And a bunch of boring books. Lawrence of Abra. Okay. So I think we've covered all of the left side, as far as I've seen. Alright. So let's go to the right side. Not very interesting. Lord of the Flygons. Okay. Guide to giving your Pokemon a better home. By definitely not a Team Rocket member. Dante's Inferno. Alright. The Lion, the Witch, and the War Tornado. Torrent. Potions cause Pokerus. Sandstorm. Guide to competitive play. What a beautiful view of the outside world. Simply astounding, incredible, wonderful. I may have been looking at too many thesauruses. For whom the beldam tolls. Oh. Guide to giving your Oh, another one? A Tale of Mewtwo City. My goodness, man. The Old Man and the Seadra. The Kanto region and its heroes. Did you know that Smeargle can learn the most moves of any Pokemon? That's because it's the only one that learns Sketch. Okay, I guess that makes sense. A dance with Dragonites. Tales of Vesserin. Seems to be a fictional story about a young hero of the Vesserin region. How interesting. Aesop's Fables. Wind flew over the Spearow's nest. The picture of Dorian Greninja. Yeah, I think I've read those already. Did I read this one? Yeah, I did. Dr. Jellison and Mr. Hydreigon? Okay. Oh, the door's locked. Abandoned wing, keep out. An abandoned wing? Nice find, Shen. This might just be where the prophecy is stored. I agree, nobody knows the prophecy except for the cult leaders. It would have to be hidden somewhere most people wouldn't look. I think we're going into the abandoned wing. May I ask what about it interests you? Oh, we were going to look for a very old book, sir. We're trainers, you see. We're trying to take down the cultists, and we figured that one prophecy about them might be back there. I see. You'd be surprised at how many people looked for that prophecy. Tourists. I'll let you in if you want. There's no prophecy back there, but there's that one glowing orb. An orb? What do you mean? That's right. It's been there since the library was built. It's only one of the many odds. It's only one of the many different odds and ends lying abandoned in a wing. For whatever reason, people believe it has something to do with the prophecy. So they'll try to get to react to them. I've already seen hundreds of people leave disappointed. Do you really want to waste your time? Well, we might as well try, right? Damien, for once in your life, you're right. Let us in, please. I promise we'll be quick. Fine, but we really need to be fast. I have lots of things to do today. Alright, it's unlocked. The glowing orb is in the far end of the abandoned wing. I'll take you to go see it. Be careful though. There are both wild Pokemon and possibly even trainers back here. Let's go find out what that future holds. And, alright. Alright, so there's a lot of people just talking around me all of a sudden, so I'll call this an episode. This has been a pretty boring segment. So, if you want to skip this one, I guess that's fine. There was only that one battle in the beginning of the episode. And most of it was pretty much catching a video, looking for those books, and all that kind of stuff. I guess in the meantime, I could at least get those items from those two trainers that wanted me to find those books.
Come on, man, it came out.
Alright, let me just get this real quick and then call this an episode because everyone's awake now. Cacturnite. Ooh, okay. So Cacturn has one. Wait, is that a fire hydrant? I just noticed that. And I think the second one is right here. No, I think it was a woman who requested it. Was that her? Yes, that's her. Ooh, money. Lots of money. Alright then, guys. I'll go back to that right wing and then I'll see you guys next time.